Hello YouTube and welcome back. So as I alluded to in my last video, I'm going to start a new project, and as I said, the first part of that project is actually going to be the bridge build. So I thought it would be appropriate to come out and actually have a look at a bridge. So as you can see, there's one in the background. This is not the one that I intend to model, but the plan is not to necessarily model a prototype video. But the plan is not to necessarily model a prototype bridge, but it's just to take bits and pieces from one bridge and another bridge and see whether or not I can actually end up with something that don't look too bad, or as the case may be, looks terrible. I'll put a picture on the screen now of the bridge that I am hoping to sort of model, let's say, closer to. But the bridge behind me has also got some elements in it of which I quite like. The idea is I wanted something that was easy on the eye and not necessarily 100% prototypical, but well within the boundaries of what could be, if you know what I mean. Obviously not something that's space age and it never was. So I've looked at this one behind me and I'm paying particular attention to the railings and the way the railings come down and actually join the bridge. So I should be doing something similar with my bridge. So I'm sort of going to take a bit of a mix of this one and a bit of a mix of the other one that you've seen on the screen and try and put the two together. Now the one that I'm building, I've thought about for long and hard, and I've decided that I need to put a curve on it, and that curve is 39-inch radius. Originally I was going to go for 42, but when I found the measuring stick and I discovered that I could only really go to 39, so that's where I was at. It's been quite an interesting build so far, and it's been quite a big learning curve as to actually building a curved bridge and the amount of materials that have gone in. When I looked at it originally, if I'd have built it straight, it would have been less materials, and so I suppose I can see now why a lot of the railway, as sort of like a prototype railway, why you would try and build these things straight, because obviously it'd be a lot less materials. Talking of which, there goes a train. Yeah, what did I get to? Yes, there'd be a lot less materials. But then again, I was looking for something, as I said, that was quite add visual interest. I could have built it straight, but then, as I'd said earlier, why make something easy when you can make it difficult? I'm sure that's what they say. So that's why I went for the curved. Also, I decided that probably from a aesthetics point of view, from an actual visual point of view, it would look better if it followed the flow of the curve. I think the bridge would look better than just being straight. But as I said, a lot of these bridges that I've looked at are actually straight, and now and having built this, I can actually see why. So what I'm going to do now is we're just going to have a look at some of the steps of the actual construction. I'll run through with you some of the materials that I've used as well, and I'll talk you through a bit about the actual construction of the bridge and some of the problems that I've found, and we'll go from there. Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to turn this lot of stuff here into a bridge, which I'll put a picture on the screen now of what it is we're trying to achieve. So this was one of those projects. This is a sort of a semi-scratch build, and I'm also going to use some of these kit girders. Now when the bridge is made up, this is what it looks like.
this is what it looks like. Bearing in mind that this is N gauge, I mean, crikey, you know, the scale of this must be colossal. So I picked these up at a show. These were kind of on the club stand, as it were, as it was, and it was getting towards the end of the show, and I think I offered him a silly amount of money, and he accepted it, which was quite good. And I obviously had a project in mind, which was my build. So 2 or 3 of these have already sort of been like this. So I've just saved this last one to sort of do now. So I'm going to see whether or not we can get this part without damaging it. Well, that was easy enough. There you go. Didn't come apart too bad. The others pretty much come apart like that as well.